Let's hunt one of these big cows. It's beef. Oh. Look at that. That's very cool. Oh, that's a lot of meat. Holy damn. Okay. And they are right at our doorstep. That's a meat delivery if I've ever seen one. These all go into the constructor, and I'm thinking let's use at least one of these guys outside to continuously make right there. To continuously make biofuel. Just you do you. That's all you do is you make biofuel. And that I think is us for now. Oh no. Stupid little light bomber. There we go. Might have to get some defenses up. Why they decided to attack me right now is anybody's guess. I will not say no to the fuel, thank you very much. There's some more. Holy damn! Okay, and there's another one. Usually if you just stay a little bit on top of them. You're good. So base attacks are no joke anymore. Let's go see what these guys have brought me. Oh, you know what? I need to save this thing's template. It's not the most maneuverable little ship I've ever seen. But let's go and loot these guys for whatever juicy little bits and bobs they have for me. Then maybe see if we can get... Oh! Did I see that right? Oh yes. Just two. Nothing to write home about. But still, Zascosium alloy is never bad. Now, I really thought that when it said next attack, it would sort of not have an attack, but okay. That was quite the base attack. Usually it's like 1 or 2 drones. It was a light bomber and 3 drones. Oh, we managed to make 1 because we are out of computers, and computers take, I'm thinking copper. What don't I have? It feels like I should be able to make that. It's copper, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm going to put this turret up on the roof quickly. I'm going to have to move these. Let's put down it as a minigun turret right now. Hang on, no. And what are we out of? We are out of a stone once more. So one of the fun little things that we have on our server is a chatbot with a few commands. One such command is CB Survival, which gives players a little starter pack full of goodies to use for early game survival. This included a few ration packs, some resources, a handful of building blocks, and the start of a farm. The caveat is that you can only use this command once, and if you died and couldn't retrieve your backpack or lost all your items to a base attack, for instance, they were gone. So I decided to wait just a little bit before requesting my starter pack from the server's chatbot. The chatbot also has a number of useful commands to get you out of trouble, and even has auto miners that you can purchase. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. I focus on starting that farm first. I can put these two in here. That's not a lot, but it should allow me to oxygenate this thing. Tell me it does. I need to move these things much closer. Much closer. Oh man, that's so awesome. Now that they are no longer noisy as all heck. Oh man. I remember not even being able to get close to them. Okay, it's going to take a bit. Unfortunately, I'm wasting a little bit now. I think that one was always silent. The little water maker. But we can now put them right next to the base. Here where they actually make sense. Look at that. Come on. There we go. And the little water maker. There we go. I'll just have one of each for now. Wow, this amount of cement blocks is awesome. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6-ish. It's small. That'll do. That'll do. Just like that. Look, lovely. Lovely. Maybe now that it's night I can quickly go and pick up these solar panels. Just take them all the way out there, maybe. Oh, there's a block that isn't painted. That's embarrassing. There are a few blocks that aren't painted. Can't have that now. No, we absolutely can't have that. We need one of these quickly. Okay, you caught me. I got sidetracked as usual, but I did finally place my farm down, and of course I painted the roof where the solar panels hid my mistakes. Then I placed down my little cannon turret and hoped for the best with the next Zyrax attack. I only actually later read the descriptions and realized that the cannon turrets have a damage penalty against both troop transports and drones. And while I was on the topic of base building, I decided to move those pesky solar panels out of the way to a better position and hopefully stop them from getting wiped out by the next Zyrax attack. I also went around the sides and made it all pretty with that little paint tool. Okay, so we have a base. We have a bit of credits. We have a little blue dart that's not blue, not even sort of blue. We have a bunch of solar panels up. Got one single turret, because even though the planet says that it doesn't have any attacks, we've been flown over by a bomber, and I'm wondering if that was the same bomber that was stuck over here. He was just waiting. They look like little 3D printers now. I put them all the wrong way around, but they're really cute. They look like really small little 3D printers. Okay, so that is done. The base has got fuel for the next 8 hours, which is not a lot. It's really not a lot, but I think the constructor might be done. Oh no, it's still done. It's still going. Pretty little dart. Thinking they take 4 spaces. One more. Like that. 2 drills there. 2 drills there. And that means that we are now ready to go and look for some resources. Okay, base. See you later. Oh man, this is going to be a lot easier. We don't have a mobile constructor on this thing yet, but we'll get there. There's another one of those, right? Oh yes, look at that. There you are. Hello. I'm not sure who you're waiting for, but we just all... Oh my gosh! There you go. Goodbye. Polaris does not like me mining. What? Come on, tell me it's a joke. There's nothing on my radar, what the hell? And she's like, aha, it's a joke. I'm going to take a look at that. Destroyed mining towers. Ooh, this is fancy. Oof, this is very fancy. I love the millions of turret emplacements. Sure. That's a really big starter base. Makes me feel a little bit, maybe he's compensating for something. My ship is so small it can fit inside. Don't leave your ship inside. Just in case you are thinking that that might be a good idea. It's not. Oh, what is... No, little spider. Oh! There we go. At the Polaris trade station, I talked to this heavily suspicious shopkeeper with a shocked expression and was in turn sent to go chat with the security manager when that didn't exactly pan out in my favor. Officer Paravel, wearing his little VR headset and not even bothering to look up at us, told us that the Polaris are this great trading people and that the Zyrax has something that they want, but due to the politics could not get without risking a war. Of course, since I didn't have any connections in the system, I could use that to my advantage and do their dirty work in exchange for information about my crew. I got signed up into the Polaris workforce and was told to go to the survey tower, with a promise of receiving information about my missing people when I returned. And my people? Good. Good. Now there's a survey tower. Which way is my ship? Hang on, which way is my ship? My ship is in this direction. So now there's a survey tower that we need to go and defend. I'm thinking that turret is going to bankrupt me very, very quickly. There we go. That's the survey tower. Let's maybe grab one more. Just one more. I think we do have some damage on the ship. But apart from actually just going over it with my little multi-tool, there's nothing else I can really do. Not right now, anyhow. Almost forgot I have this little scanner now. And we do have a light. Oh, the light was on. I'm sorry, little light. What's that? Is that a rock? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of things. Oof, but now this guy, you need to get close to him. And he is up in the air. Hello, I'm here. Oops. Okay, well. Oops, that's not good. Oh damn. Oh gosh. I've got problems. Oh. And I've got that guy as well. Oh my gosh. Let's get the worm sorted. The spider sorted. And let's see if we can do anything about these bombers. If they do actually manage to bomb my little ship, it's going to die. I don't have the range for this. I've got a sniper rifle. Where are they? Well, that's one. But that's not me shooting them down. I think my ship shot them both down. Okay. Hang on. How do you do this again? Like that. Control panel. Let's power it down and see if it falls. Okay. Well. Oh my gosh. The little ship that could. Okay. I wonder how much damage this little guy took. Okay, but I actually did destroy the bombers. Just, it wasn't me, exactly. I was landing on the ground softly.
Well, that was not exactly how I planned this one out in my mind. It did work, but I have done better in times past. So since my little ship did actually kill the bombers, I decided to just do the workaround and make them count. In these missions, you have to get the actual mission kill with your character for the mission to progress. So if a teammate or even your unarmed ship manages to kill one of the targets, it does not count towards your mission. Luckily, a great number of these missions have a workaround where you can just complete the mission manually for just such occasions. So I did just that, and flew back to the security manager while grabbing as many stone obelisks on my way as I possibly could.
Let's go look at what that is. Abandoned outpost. I can't remember what it looks like. Oh, yes I do. Okay, this is useful. One of these, or I think a few of these actually have a little turret on it. Can't remember if it's that one. And this is a resource of some type. Iron. Depleted iron, but still. Ooh, and there's something. What's that? Oh, I think that's Theta Labs. Theta Labs is fun. So we do have at least 2... Wait, did it disappear? No, I think it's just farther away. It looks like we do at least have 2 POIs. It's right under us. So we could run them. There's a Prometheum meteorite. Let me see, where's that? It's in Talon territory. How does Talon feel about me mining a meteorite, I wonder? And it is also in the water. Ooh, okay, hang on. Hang on to something. Look at that. Can I... Does this work? Yes. Yes, it does. Do I have my light on or off? It's on now. And the Talon don't mind this. Okay. I've done what you wanted. Now tell me where my people are. Okay, give me the cash. Ooh, 15,000 credits is not bad.
In Polaris terms, money is what makes the galaxy go round. So back at the trading station, we got our paycheck and learned that our crew were taken up to the Kennex 62 station in orbit. The rest of the information regarding them was apparently classified, and so we ended up talking to a random scaly pilot with a sour attitude. We had to pay him 100 credits to learn that about 50 of our people were taken up to that Kennex station. Some of them were injured, but they had a medical bay up there, and they were sure to get medical help. And so, the next chapter in our journey began.
Chapter 4: The Cruel Stars. Having signed a contract with the Polaris Mega Corporation, you have been rewarded with your first active lead in finding the rest of the UCH fleet. Somewhere above the planet is Kennex Station, a hub that freighters and transport crafts call home, to which the UCH fleet were transported to and left to regroup with the rest of the Navy. Somewhere there is surely the next lead to the location of the UCH fleet. But things are never that simple. A threat looms nearer and an ally is in danger, and only you can save her. Let us go! A multi-boost student. It's not going to work. I need an EVA, I guess. I would like to buy an EVA boost, thank you. Wow, those are really expensive. Okay, and these droids are really loud. Okay, and I didn't turn off the thrusters on my little ship. And everything's wrong. How about one of these guys? Do you like these guys? Oh, it just vanished. Oh no, what the heck? There we go. Did you like that? You like that? Oh, now we are friendly. That's very cool. And I know you don't like these guys. There's a meteorite incoming. That's it. That's it. It's in that direction. I don't know what it is, but... Oh, it was another Promethean meteorite. Oh, that's the UCH wreckage. Hang on. I saw the little smoke trail. Let's see if we can get this one as well. It might be problematic because it is on the edge of how far am I? On the edge of the territory for... There we go. For Polaris. So I think I'm going to grab this Promethium and take all the resources back home. I think it was a good haul. Now that we are airborne, I think a lot of new adventures await us.
After getting my drills, I couldn't stop myself from flying about the map, drilling down meteorites and exploring for places that I could go loot. Halfway through being enthralled by the legacy structures, I got shot by a battalion of Zyrax troops on the ground, and my poor little ship took some damage. This was not the ideal situation to be in, and I found myself flying home to go lick my wounds. On my way back, however, I found this amazing little gold field in the middle of nowhere and ended up in a fight with some spiders.
Oh man. Sure. Okay, okay. We can repair this. We will repair.
I got home and leisurely started on repairs for my ship. My main cargo was still intact and we didn't lose anything critical to that fight. But, of course, the Zyrax could not wait to send their troops after me again. Talk about kicking a girl when she's down, hey? But this attack was once again only a light bomber and 2 troop transports, which were both a bit confused themselves, or maybe they took pity on me. Compared to the absolute chaos that these base attacks ramped up to actually be at a later stage, this one was an absolute breeze, even with my little limping ship. I fought them off bravely and somehow got lucky that those transports didn't really land. Having troops on the ground might have cost me my base. But if you want to see if my luck holds, consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to make sure that you don't miss my next misadventure, maybe click that bell icon to be notified when I upload next. And feel free to leave a word of encouragement in the comments for the battles I am yet to face. I already knew that my luck was steadily running out at this stage, and I had no choice but to start thinking ahead of better defenses for my base and a better ship. The clock was once again ticking loudly in the back of my mind. But these plans would just have to wait for the next episode. So until then, tot ziens en lekker speel!